It's no secret American Shaman makes the highest quality CBD products in the world. But did you know they're made right here in Kansas City? Come on, follow me, I'll show you where. Welcome to the factory. Behind me is line 1. The turntable takes the empty bottles and feeds them to the conveyor, where they travel to the unit that fills 8 bottles at a time. From there, they'll travel down the conveyor to the topper. This tightens the tops, make sure they're secure. Then we end up at the labeler that places a label, a date and batch code, as well as a QR code that you can scan with your phone, and it will bring you directly to the lab report for that bottle and what is in it. We have a shrink sleeve placed on the bottle, which travels through an oven, shrinks that sleeve as a tamper-evident seal. Final product accumulates on the table here, where it would be picked up and placed in tubs like this. It'll be taken to quality control where they'll inspect, make sure the seal is correct, the label is straight, not bubbled, the fill levels are correct. Then they'll randomly open one to ensure that the flavor reflected on the label is what's in the bottle. At that point, it will be approved and taken to stock. Inventory and shipping begin here. You'll have up to 5 shippers in this area, another 4 here, of which we have the lovely Jasmine at her station. She's a little shy, doesn't want to look up to the camera. So virtually all the products are here for easy assembling and picking and packaging. UPS picks up 3 times a day. We generally fill 3 trucks. They'll pick up about 1:30, 6:30, and 7:30. Those packages ready for shipping for the next shipment are directly behind us. Let me show you the nano room where the real magic happens. And that was the nano room. Everybody throws the word nano around, but what does that really mean? Per science, it means a particle under 100 nanometers in size. We shoot for 50 nanometers. We call that the Goldilocks zone. Why? Because it's so small your body can't stop it from getting in. It also greatly increases your coverage area within your cell receptors in your body. It also lasts longer. Your liver has a hard time filtering out particles that are that small. Again, everybody says nano. Can they prove it? American Shaman can. How? With a particle size analyzer. So as we're doing a batch, we test as we go. This machine, you put a liquid sample here, a sonicator will turn that into a thick fog. Lasers will hit that from dozens of different angles. The receiver is sensitive enough to measure the tiny hole left in that laser and tell us the particle size. At that point we know, do we have more work to do, or are we get close? We'll literally at times hammer it down to as little as a minute burst to drive that particle size exactly where we want it. Line 2, much like line 1, bottles begin on a de-scrambling table that then feed them to the line. This line does 4 bottles at a time rather than 8, where they'll travel to the tops being tightened, a security shrink sleeve through the oven, same labeling process, date code, batch code, QR codes, accumulate on the table. Tubs are filled, they're taken to quality control to be checked, and then they move into inventory. Welcome to the Shaman Lab, where we test virtually everything that goes into your product, from the flower to the concentrates to the finished product, each of which has a batch code and a retain that we keep for several years. So in the event if something ever did come out, we know exactly where those products are and how to do a proper product recall. Follow me, I'll give you an idea of some of the stuff we do. These are flower samples, hemp buds that we're testing to make sure they have no insecticides or heavy metal content. And from there, that would be used to make extract like this. We'll take a look at that, get an idea of just what an actual extract looks like, about the consistency of dehydrated honey. Notice it doesn't pour out. So in a finished product, we've tested the floral material several times. We've tested the extracts, we've tested the concentrate, and we've tested the finished products. On average, a product has probably had 12 different sample tests throughout its life. We do that here on this HPLC machine till we know what the cannabinoid profiles are. And I can't overemphasize how important it is to have an on-site lab with professionally trained chemists, like Jade, our lead chemist here. The importance of on-site testing is that we have to know what is in every product. The accuracy is everything. We're one of the few CBD companies that actually have on-site test facilities. The reason we do it is, as we do in Shaman, everything at the highest level. We have to know, are there insecticides in the product that's growing in the field? Are there heavy metals? What's the terpene profile? What's the cannabinoid profile? And when it comes out of the formulation room, is it the right concentration? If we're saying there's 10 milligrams per milliliter, is it really 10 milligrams per milliliter? What do those THC levels look like? You know, everything has to be obviously within legal limits under 0.3%. So without this type of equipment and professional chemists, of which we have 3 on staff, it would be absolutely impossible to produce a CBD product with any degree of accuracy or safety. That completes your Shaman factory tour. Shows you how we do what we do. Thanks for listening, and welcome to the Shaman family.